All right, we're here with Will. What's the name of your enterprise?
Yeah. So we're Tieflings Workshop. So basically, we do a lot of things from miniatures to terrain, as well as full color figures with Mamaki, which is kind of a newer thing. But another thing that we like to work on is doing like merchandising for smaller content creators. So obviously, when you're a content creator, you're looking to sell something or get products, it's really expensive to get into, especially with traditional, injection molding, things like that. So what we like to do is we like to use things like our full color printer, as well as our other techniques to limit the amount that you have to spend. So instead of it being $20,000, it's close to like $2,000, which really allows a lot of people to be able to kind of get into the where they can sell things or just have things made of their likeness because it's fun. People enjoy it, and so kind of what you see here is kind of all that kind of efforts and stuff to be able to kind of accomplish that.
You want to give us a little tour of what you've got made here and
so
processes you're using?
Yeah, so basically here is like a couple examples of the full color printer. So here, this is all done as is. This comes straight off the printer. There's no painting at all. Again, this would be done on a Mamaki 2207. But all this here was done on that process. And then like the stuff here with the terrain, that's just us working with various artists to basically print off the stuff that they design. So there's a lot of people out there, whether it be on My Mini Factory, Patreon, things like that, that we work with to kind of print all these items and be able to display and kind of show what we can do. Some people that we sell to, they'll actually take these to events, so like events like this or things like Comic-Con or other cons, and they'll actually set these up so they can do like games and stuff out of them and be able to host their own sessions with a big display.
Yeah, this definitely looks like the ultimate role-playing Dungeons and Dragons kind of setup.
Yeah, it's
definitely makes me want to get back into it.
Yeah, it's fully modularized, so you can set it up how you want. All the pieces come off. If we come around to the front here, you can see we're on this. There's like a little sewer area here, so you can play down in there.
Well, it almost looks like some of this might come off, so you got interior spaces?
Yeah, so basically like these here could come off so that you can play inside of it. And so if you want to play level by level, all that stuff, as well as it's easy for people to be able to kind of like move around and transport things like that.
We've also got some pretty epic pieces here.
Yeah, so the large stuff, like the statue, that's kind of my own personal projects. I like making really, really big things. There's a lot of people on YouTube that likes to make things big. I like to try to make them as big as physically possible to where it's almost impractical.
So got like another one over here. It looks like you painted this one.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the content creators that we work with. They had reached out to us to do merchandise, so we actually made a small figurine of this, and we sell that to, again, for on Twitch audience viewers. But we decided to make a big statue of it as a kind of a fun little, playing around.
So, you make and sell stuff online, final products, or are you selling the files?
So we're selling the final products at this point. So especially when it comes to everything with like the merchandising, we allow the original IP owners, so like that content creator owns their files and stuff. So we allow it to where they still get to maintain control of their IP and their likeness, but we get to sell the final products to the people.
Well, that's excellent. It benefits both you and the creator and the end user, because some of this stuff is not easy to print.
No, and that's kind of like our whole MO. Like even when it comes to like the resin miniatures and stuff, we try to print things that other shops don't want to print. Really, one of our biggest headaches would be just shipping and handling stuff. How do you transport some of these very delicate models to where they get to the person, not broken or whatnot? And we definitely have some that are right broken, but we usually replace it, no questions asked and whatnot. We just make sure that they have a fun time playing with the models and stuff that they get.
Well, Will, I thank you very much for showing me around your booth and checking out the models. What's the name? What's your website?
So it's tieflingsworkshop.com.
Tieflingsworkshop.com. That's excellent. You guys sell the full color models too?
Yeah, so the full colors there. The painted one, not so much.
No, I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, the full color ones, yes, we do sell all the full color ones. as
That's
well.
pretty cool. That's a really cool technology, and not something that anybody can just get their hands on. So
Yeah, it's still
that's,
pretty new,
yeah.
still pretty pricey to get into, but it's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.